Hello everyone, today in this video we will fight against the atmosphere of our world around us, and this time we will discuss one issue, actually one term quite common, unfortunately quite massive, that shows up in many articles, unfortunately in many books, and is spread by many broadcasters, bloggers, writers, columnists and also journalists. I mean, this term I would like to refer to today is called, I say it in a big quotation, European civilization. As an avid historian, also practicing historian as much as I can, despite the fact I would have to say to be in agreement with the reality that I'm amateur historian, but I still consider myself as a historian who studies, among others, works of great civilization theoreticians like Polish historian Felix Koneczny and English historian Arnold Toynbee. Actually, Arnold Toynbee wrote nice preface to old edition of the book by Koneczny, The Plurality of Civilizations. It was really prizing preface. So, having such knowledge, I have to say, it was never something like this, and we don't have something like this, like European civilization, and it never existed, and it doesn't exist in current times. What will exist? We don't know. Maybe something like European civilization will exist in the future. No one knows the future. But as of now and in the past, nothing like this existed and nothing like this exists. In Europe, even if we take away the immigration from the recent decades, according to the classification, for instance, of Mr. Koneczny, we can distinguish easily several different civilizations, like Latin civilization, so the countries where the Roman Catholic Church mainly is dominating, but not only, but also England, and also the spoil over the places where English civilization spread, so North America, Australia, and so on and so on, and South Africa. So Latin civilization, Byzantine civilization, surprisingly Prussian Germany, and so on, Jewish civilization, and Turanian civilization for sure, like Russia, like Crimean Tatars, so steppe civilization. And recently, we have in recent decades some inflow of people from other civilizations like Chinese civilization, like Indian civilization called Brahmin by Mr. Koneczny, and some other African civilizations as well. Also like Arabic Islamic civilization as well. Okay, fine. So we see that it never was, because I'm not talking about the civilizations that do not exist anymore. Do not exist anymore. I'm talking only about civilizations that still exist, and there was never something like this, like European civilization, and we don't have it. So this is complete misconception, and many journalists are spreading also this term due to due to lack of knowledge, so incompetence, and maybe due to political agenda behind it. But you know, the term knowledgeable educated journalist sounds to me exactly like like black snow or wet fire, so it's completely oxymoron. So we cannot expect too much from these people who are journalists nowadays, at least from vast majority of them. So we see that this concept is one big confusion. And another thing, even if we take people of European origin, also in terms of race, they are quite diverse. Because, okay, concept of race, we have three main concepts, like Caucasoid, so white, Mongoloid, so yellow Asian, and Negroid. This is first classification, and I would put it, some people put it as type. And within this type, we have a smaller taxonomic unit for each of this type, like Nordic, Subnordic, Mediterranean, and so on and so on. Like here I said, especially for Caucasoid slash Europeid slash white type of human being. Of course, this classification is based on the phenotypic, so visible external features or that one see in the body. Okay, it's fine, but even such old classification that as any other classification is never perfect, shows us that even among European people, many of them are not so very similar to each other. So one see also that European civilization also as a concept of one, in quotation, race or type or whatever also doesn't exist. And there are also many other nations that can be regarded as very similar to Caucasoid or white, like Berbers in Morocco and Algeria, and so on and so on. So we see that it's complete misconception. And some people refer the concept of, in quotation, European civilization to the current European Union and current trends that are spread in the countries belonging to European Union. So all of this anti-cultural activity like LGBT, GWU, and so on, and all of this actually promotion of promiscuous behavior and lack of morality and so on. But this is not a civilization. This is a Frankfurt School Marxism, and according to Mr. Konechny, Marxism, if we really want to put it somewhere to civilizations, it's a degenerated version, deviated version of the Jewish civilization. So here, even here, if we look in the classifications that are really quite accurate and very flexible, we don't find there, even for this deviated version of civilization that it's now dominating in many areas of Europe, we do not find it as, in quotation, European civilization, but this is a deviated version of Jewish civilization, so another version of socialism. Here, the Frankfurt School Marxism, socialism, in a cultural sense, especially nowadays. So we see that there is nothing like this, like European civilization. It never existed, it doesn't exist even today. What will exist in the future, we don't know, but as of now, we don't have anything like this, so we shouldn't use this term like European civilization. And the same refers to Western civilization, whatever it is, I don't know. It's misconception. Have a nice day, bye.